Let's talk about AliExpress dropshipping substitutes. And I want to compare and contrast in today's conversation Taobao, Deal Extreme, Gearbest, and Lightinthebox. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast Taobao, Deal Extreme, Gearbest, and Lightinthebox. Those are AliExpress dropshipping substitutes. Now, you understand, if you are in the dropshipping business or online commerce in general, you understand that AliExpress is currently the leading online wholesale store for dropshippers. But due to the scarcity of certain products and unreasonable shipping charges, most dropshipping store owners have started searching for alternative dropshipping websites to get better margins on their products. So if you are in that category, you want to listen on, because it's very important. We cannot allow, we love AliExpress on this show. We have reviewed them several times, but we don't appreciate the monopoly they have on certain products. And if you are an online dropshipper, or you are an online seller, just in general, you want to diversify your procurement sources. You want to diversify. You don't want to put your eggs in the same basket, right? This just makes logic, and it makes a logical business sense in terms of how do you actually get the best product at the cheap price. And dropshipping nowadays has gone from AliExpress all the way to Spocket, to Overload, to Printful, you name it. You have a large constellation of players out there, and we have reviewed a lot. And so in addition to Taobao, Deal Extreme, Gearbest, and Lightinthebox, we have reviewed on this show dropshipping alternatives such as Printful, Spocket, Alibaba, Salehu, Doba, DHgate, Worldwide Brains, Banggood, and others. One thing I need to say before actually getting to the actual ranking is that don't pay attention only to shipping. Don't pay attention to the reputation of the drop shipper. You got to pay attention to their you got to pay attention to the reviews online. Pay attention to the constellation of products they offer. What is the product catalog, and how fast can they deliver those products to you? So there are several factors you have to pay attention to when choosing the best for you. All right, folks, let's start today's comparison here. I'm going to start with Gearbest. So when you think about Gearbest, I want you to think about one thing. They are right now one of the most popular alternatives to AliExpress, mainly because the platform offers similar products to the Chinese behemoth and also provides fast shipping options. When you think about Gearbest, I want you to think about fast shipping options. Okay, now Gearbest has here are the best products to drop ship on Gearbest. You might want to check their deals section in order to find some of their best products to drop ship. You have electronics and home renovation equipment. It works very well on Gearbest. Smartphones and tablets, smart watches and robots, DIY products, exercise and gym equipment, daily use accessories. One thing we have found in our research is that DIY products and exercise and gym equipment are, I would say, comparatively cheaper on Gearbest than on other platforms. In terms of the delivery time, Gearbest is pretty cool. You're looking at 1 to 18 days. Okay, they ship around the world, so delivery times can range from 1 to 3 weeks, 1 day to 3 weeks. And in terms of payment methods, they accept payments via PayPal and secure credit cards through the payment gateway. So it's not a big deal here. And why should you use Gearbest? Here are, in our view, the pros and cons. Gearbest's main differentiator from similar sites like AliExpress is that it is hyper-focused on gadgets and technology. If you remember, I was telling you earlier, smartwatches, robots, smartphones, tablets, this is the kind of stuff they excel at. Okay, Items frequently come with repair warranties and solid technical support in case you have issues. And the other major plus is that everything comes with a 45-day money-back guarantee so that you have peace of mind with every purchase. That's pretty cool. 45-day money-back guarantee. So that's for the pros. What about the cons? The biggest disadvantage in our view is the shipped speed since everything is coming from China. Well, it's the same thing with AliExpress also, right? And other consistent complaints we have heard have been around the quality and consistency of products. So one thing I want to say here is that before you go with Gearbest, please make sure you read reviews around the particular products you want to buy. Let's now review Deal Extreme, aka DX. Deal Extreme. Now, Deal Extreme, this company was formerly known as Deal Exchange, and so they are an e-commerce shopping website that has over 2 million products listed. So when you go to Deal Extreme, one thing we have found is that the choice is there, the variety is there, the diversity is there, the price range is also there. And the Deal Extreme has both suppliers and retailers listed with varying prices for the same products. And what are the best products to dropship on Deal Extreme? You have everything from toys and gaming consoles, smartphones and tablets, smartwatches and robots, DIY products, garden and outdoor. And one thing we love about Deal Extreme that Gearbest doesn't have is that Deal Extreme not only offers a multitude of products that you can dropship, it also has a top deal section that offers almost 50% discounts on all products. Think about that. 50% discounts. That's huge. That is huge. Did you hear that? 50%. So while drop shipping, you can easily select products from DX and sell for a higher price. So the opportunity for arbitrage is there. And this is an opportunity you don't see, that we haven't seen, at least in our research, we haven't seen on Gearbest. So what are the pros and cons of DX? The pros. DX offers discounts on most of the listed products. You can order them through DX and take advantage of the deals it offers. What about the cons? Some of we have seen online some negative reviews around the quality of the items. But again, it's one of those things. I'll give you the same advice I gave you earlier. Before making a purchase on DX, please read reviews around that particular product. Okay? And in terms of payment methods, you can pay through credit cards and PayPal. They do not accept Discover though. They will accept American Express, Visa, MasterCard, but not Discover. Some of our team members have told us that they did accept Discover in certain transactions, but overall, they will only accept the major credit cards. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still reviewing here. I'm still doing a compare and contrast between Taobao, DX, Gearbest, and Lightinthebox. And let me now review Lightinthebox. And Lightinthebox is basically another Chinese e-store selling hot and trending products globally. Okay, so the company is headquartered in China, which means, again, you have to think about, when I say China, you have to think about shipping time, right? We're looking at what? 1 to 3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, that kind of time frame. And the shopping platform is perfect for buying almost everything. So the best way to use Lightinthebox for drop shipping is by comparing its prices with other drop shipping stores and then making a wise choice. And as a matter of fact, you don't even have to do this manually. There are free software tools out there that allow you to actually compare and contrast prices across multiple platforms. If you're interested in those software tools, let us know. We can do a complete show about it. But if you don't have a lot of products to cover, you can do the comparison manually. Not a problem. What are the best products to drop ship on Lightinthebox? Lightinthebox offers everything ranging from sports and outdoor items to clothing and apparel. But the most bought items on Lightinthebox are fashion and jewelry, phone and electronics, shoes and bags, wedding and prom, beauty and hair. Okay, in terms of delivery time, as I was saying earlier, Light in the Box has warehouses only in China, so most products can take 15 to 30 days on average to deliver your desired products. So keep that in mind. The payment method, they allow credit cards, PayPal, and Western Union. And Light in the Box is offering unreasonable prices for most fashion accessories and household products. And most of the times, it offers even lower prices than other stores working within the same niche. So this combined allowed dropshippers to make the most profit. Okay, so this is something you have to think about. And one thing I want to say here is that Light in the Box also, before buying a product, please read reviews. Not just reviews on Light in the Box, the platform itself. You want to read reviews outside the platform. And what we've seen in our research is that some of those suppliers, those dropshippers, they actually register on multiple platforms. So you want to read their reviews not only on Light in the Box, but also on other platforms, including AliExpress. Let's now talk about Taobao. When you think about Taobao, there are two things you need to think about. First, I'm showing you on the screen the Taobao that we know, the English version. So you have the Chinese version and the English version. And Taobao is one of the biggest shopping websites in China after AliExpress. So you're really, really, really talking about AliExpress's deputy platform here. And Taobao is also owned by Alibaba. As you know, Alibaba and AliExpress are both owned by the Alibaba group. The biggest difference between AliExpress and Taobao is that Taobao is a B2C platform specifically catering to Chinese manufacturers. Let me repeat that. The biggest difference between AliExpress and Taobao is that Taobao is a B2C, business to consumer platform specifically catering to Chinese manufacturers. On the other hand, AliExpress is made for the international market. So it also has a wider variety in comparison with Taobao. However, where Taobao stands tall, it's the pricing. Because think about it, they're serving the local market, so it's cheaper. As opposed to if they were selling to someone in the States or Australia or UK or Europe or Germany or Canada, they're selling to the Chinese market. So the whole idea here is what? Is for you to buy at prices, at quote unquote Chinese prices, and sell at very high prices in the States or Canada or in Europe, for instance. Okay, so most products offered on Taobao have a low price because they are only for Chinese customers. Think about that. And dropshippers who want to use Taobao as a dropshipping supply point first need to contact the supplier and ask if they actually ship products to other countries. And by the way, if you don't understand Mandarin, you can try Google Translate. It works perfectly. And the cool thing here is that, or you can hire a middleman or a middle person, an agency, if you have the budget for it, or you can contact the supplier directly. A lot of them speak English. Okay, so not a problem there. What are the best products to dropship? The sports and outdoors, clothing and apparel for men and women, jewelry, accessories, smartphones and tablets, hobby and DIY tools. Taobao offers customer to customer selling, so most products can take a week on an average. And Taobao accepts credit cards, bank transfer, and PayPal. And why should you use Taobao? They offer discounts on most of the products. So if the products have a high price on AliExpress, you can order them through Taobao because of the lucrative deals it offers. All right, folks. So you've heard our comparison between Taobao, Deal Extreme, Gearbest, and Lightinthebox. The big question is, which one should you pick? Right? Makes sense. It depends. It really depends. You need to know exactly which dropshipping platform responds to your needs, responds to your company needs. And you need to find a way to, you need to have a process whereby you find, select, and deal with the best dropshipping supplier. Because as a dropshipper, you can't do without high quality suppliers. Since you'll now be stocking the products, it's important to do what? It is important to have dropshipping suppliers who are genuine and ship products on time. Not only is quality important, the speed of shipping is also critical. Hopefully, one one thing I want to tell you here is that hopefully after going through all those 4 players, those 4 dropshipping players, you have a better idea of which one will actually suit your business based on the product you can dropship, for instance, based on the time it takes to ship, based on their niche, whether they are B2B, B2C, or C2C. But before choosing the ultimate dropshipper, please make sure you research the dropshipping supplier thoroughly. You want to ask questions about the service, inquire about the supplier's technology, order samples from the supplier, buy from your competitors' suppliers, dig into the supplier's business if you can, and avoid dropshipping suppliers that charge an ongoing fee. Really. So when you think about Gearbest, their main differentiator is that it is hyper-focused on gadgets and technology. Okay, so items frequently come with repair warranties and solid technical support in case you have any issue. The other major plus is that everything has a 45-day money-back guarantee so that you have peace of mind with every purchase. That's for Gearbest. Then you have DX, Deal Extreme. They offer discounts on most of their listed products, so you can order them through DX and take advantage of the deals they offer. Then you have Lightinthebox. They offer reasonable price for most fashion accessories and household products. And most of the times, they also offer even lower prices than other stores working within the same niche. What about Taobao? They offer discounts on most of their products. Remember, if the products, for instance, have a high price on AliExpress, you can order them through Taobao because of the lucrative deals it offers. The only problem with Taobao is you need to speak Mandarin, or have someone who speaks Mandarin in your team, or have a local representative. Or if you're lucky, the supplier will be speaking English, so that's pretty cool. So the choice really depends on you. Depends on the products you want to drop ship, depends on the kind of target audience you have. But our favorite pick in our analysis, our favorite pick is Gearbest. We have scored this company 9.5 over 10. Deal Extreme, the same score, 9.5 over 10. Lightinthebox, 9 over 10. And Taobao, 8.5 over 10. We have chosen Gearbest because it has we love the 45-day money-back guarantee. That's fantastic. We love the fact that items will come with the repair warranties and solid technical support in case you have any issues. But now, if you're not in gadgets, if you're not in technology, let's say if you are rather on fashion, then you want to go with Lightinthebox. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I will speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.